Right, so I've got the speedo working again in a way. Holy shit. In a way. But what's happened is it's kind of gone into its standard stock mode. It now says I'm doing 186 mile an hour at 2000 RPM. I'm at about 4000 RPM and I'm doing about 4. So I'm going to have to find my little booklet on how to fix this. Okay, 3130. 25. Okay, so it turns out pound stretcher are no good for zip ties. They do have them in, but the majority of them are white and only the small ones are black. Now I have multicoloured zip ties for various little marking jobs, but as a general purpose I'd rather have all black. So, not getting them. Because if you put a zip tie somewhere visible on your wiring loom or something, white's going to stand out a fucking mile. Right, so the speedo, it had reset itself to factory mode. So thankfully, because of a previous video I did on setting them up, I just took the numbers from that. I brought the GPS out just to make sure, just to double check it, and yeah, it's bob on again. It was like 1 mile an hour out, but to be honest it's half a mile an hour out. So yeah, that's sorted. Headlight, thankfully I had a spare. Well, actually I thought I had a spare, and then the day I went to do the job, a parcel arrived and I went, hang on, this feels like a headlight. It is, it's another headlight. And then when I went to look at what I thought was my spare, it was actually scouring pads that I forgot I ordered. They just happened to be in the same size box. So I've just replaced the reflector. It had all melted because I put a Osram night breaker in there, and it must have just got too hot. So I've just left the standard 35 Chinese bulb in. See what that's like. It'll probably be naff, but until I get a proper decent headlight for this, which I thought I'd already done once, not this one obviously. Yeah, so the speedo had got moisture inside. It wasn't getting warm enough for it to evaporate, so it just kept collecting and collecting, and things got wet, things corroded, so it just needed opened up, dried out, cleaned up. Shit. which lane I was meant to be in. What else? Oh, I rejected the carbs now that it's balanced, because it was a bit sluggish at top end, and when I was wide open it wasn't getting anywhere near as fast as it used to be. So I used to have a faster bike with it unbalanced than it balanced, if that makes sense. So I opened it up, replaced the jets, I downsized them to a 125 across the board. Yeah, that's how kind of bad the tuning was before. It was 127s and 125s, and I upped it to 127.5s across the board. That was too rich at top end, so I just downgraded to 125s. Probably could do a little bit more, but nah, that'll do. I'm happy at that.